Hello and welcome to Campus Countdown. I'm Montanique Monroe.
And I'm Jasmine Siebert. I'm sure you've noticed we're in a special location today, but there's a reason for that.
We just finished up homecoming week and today's show will cover homecoming topics.
Our first event isn't necessarily as much about homecoming as it is about the weekend homecoming fell on.
We did a little man-on-street action asking students how they felt about fall break falling on the Friday of homecoming weekend.
And we figured the best way to share their answers is to compile them together and let you hear what the students were thinking.
Without further ado, number 3.
I'm a little bitter. I think it's ridiculous it's on, well, not that it's on a Friday, that's fine, but on homecoming weekend?
To make it on a week of homecoming is not really fair because people won't even get to go home and see their families.
It's not a big deal, but I would rather have fall break at different times so I can go home or something.
You get to focus on homecoming and not have to worry about school, but I live 5 hours away, so I'd like to go home.
I feel like we should have it on another week.
I don't mind it being on a Friday, but I wish it wasn't the same weekend as homecoming because nobody gets to really go anywhere.
Fall break should be moved to the Tuesday before Thanksgiving break.
Yeah, I kind of wish we had another Friday off.
I wish it would be separate.
Really, I think it'd be a lot nicer if it was on a Monday.
We don't have classes on Fridays anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me.
I mean, I don't really care because I don't go home for fall break anyways.
I don't really care because I don't go home for fall break.
I really don't care, honestly.
I mean, it's kind of annoying that we can't go home. I hate it.
And on a lighter note, we're going to bring it back to something tasty.
This next event involves food, which everyone loves.
Making the countdown at number 2 is the Harvest Carnival Chili Cook-Off.
Last Tuesday, Oklahoma State hosted its annual Harvest Carnival and Chili Cook-Off. Many Stillwater natives, as well as OSU students in fraternities, sororities, and prominent student organizations gathered at the Payne County Expo Center to taste chili and to play games.
We're really trying to make a name for ourselves. We're a new fraternity, and I think Greek life is great, and especially during homecoming week when everyone's already excited for the game and all the activities. This is a great way to get ourselves out, not just in the Greek community, but in the Stillwater community in general.
Though some people had a hard time declaring their favorite chili, there were a few people who knew exactly what their favorite chili was and exactly who made it.
African American Student Association has the best, hands down. The spices and the meat, it's actually good.
Every year, the Harvest Carnival and Chili Cook-Off brings the community together. And although some of the little ones won't remember the event, they'll have pictures that will last a lifetime.
Thousands of people made their way to Stillwater this weekend, and it wasn't just to watch football.
America's greatest homecoming celebration wouldn't be possible without the many events that lead up to Saturday's game.
Walk Around is the biggest of those events, and that's the reason why it made our number 1 pick. Take a look.
Only an event of this magnitude can bring more than 80,000 OSU faithful to the heart of Stillwater. And as part of America's greatest homecoming, tonight the Greek house decks in the residential halls will shine bright for Walk Around. A tradition that started in 1966, Walk Around is one of the highlights of homecoming.
Because I love everything about homecoming, the atmosphere is great, the decks are always awesome, just the people, it's just such a good family atmosphere here, and you just get the sense of home. So that's kind of one thing I really enjoy coming back to because Stillwater really is home.
For some, it's more than just homecoming, it's a way of life.
I'm a senior, so this is my 4th year, and I'm a 3rd generation OSU. My parents actually met at OSU, and my granny was here. She was in education, and I'm a music education major, so this school holds a lot of memories for me. I've had countless cousins come here, so homecoming is just really good for us because our whole family is involved.
And as the sun sets and Walk Around comes to a close, one thing is for certain. Cowboy fans will remain loyal and true.
Well, that's all for this week's countdown.
Stay tuned next week when we get a little freaky with some Halloween hunts.
Have a good week.
And go Pogues.